When I decided to move into a nursing home, I had a strange sense of hope. I thought I would find peace, proper care, and maybe a little relief from the loneliness of growing old. But today, years later, when I look back on that decision, my heart whispers, I wish someone had stopped me. This isn't just my story. It's the story of thousands of elderly people spending the final chapters of their lives in nursing homes, quietly carrying the weight of regret. Today, I want to share with you 6 hard truths. Truths no one tells you out loud, but they live in every corner of these institutions. The first truth: in nursing homes, care is a word, not always an action. When I first arrived, the staff was smiling. The words were sweet, and everything looked clean and organized. But as the days passed, those smiles faded. The staff grew cold, distant, and sometimes wouldn't even respond to my calls. Some residents missed their medications. Others went unbathed for days. And when someone complained, the answer was always the same: we're overwhelmed. Try to understand. And so I understood and buried my voice in silence. The second truth: in nursing homes, you lose your connection with everything that made you feel alive. No scent of home, no familiar voices, no sound of your grandchild's laughter. It all becomes a kind of prison. White walls, polished floors, and deafening silence inside. I'd often sit by the window hoping to catch a glimpse of someone coming, but they rarely came. The son who once brought me here with love now visits once a year, and even then, he's always in a hurry. When blood ties become too busy, you learn to pass time with loneliness. The third truth: life in a nursing home runs on a schedule, not on your heart's desires. Breakfast, lunch, evening pills, TV time. Everything's timed. Even if you want to, you can't do things your way. I used to love sipping tea early at sunrise, but here, tea doesn't come before 9 a.m. Sometimes I longed to feel the rain on my skin, but going outside wasn't allowed. When your life is bound by rules, even breathing feels like a burden. The fourth truth: in many nursing homes, the elderly face mistreatment, especially those who can't speak for themselves. I watched an elderly woman who couldn't walk being dragged in a wheelchair, sometimes roughly, sometimes left unattended in corners. Some staff are kind-hearted, but others have grown numb. To them, we are tasks to complete, not people to care for. My friend Mary, 82 years old, fell in the bathroom one morning. She cried for help for 2 hours before anyone came. And that day, I silently prayed, "Dear God, forgive me for bringing myself here." The fifth truth: mental health declines faster in nursing homes. When you're cut off from people, from the scent of home, from the memories that keep your mind alive, your brain starts to dim. I saw people who were sharp and alert when they arrived turn blank in a few months. The light in their eyes faded, their speech became confused, and some couldn't even recognize themselves anymore. It's not just age, it's emotional starvation that eats the mind from inside. The sixth and most painful truth: you're not alone in a nursing home, but the feeling of being alone is stronger than ever. Each night, as I lay in bed with only silence around me, I would wish for someone to sit by my side and ask, "Dad, how was your day?" But there were only walls, and walls don't speak back. You might be wondering, then why did I go there? Like many others, I didn't want to burden my children. I didn't want to interfere in their lives. But now I realize children aren't afraid of burden. They forget us when we grow too quiet and too far away. If you or your parents are thinking of moving into a nursing home, please pause and think. Is it truly the only option? Can we not make space for them at home? Can a quiet room and a little attention not replace this entire system of distant care? I'm recording this so that no one else lives with the regret I carry. My wounds may never heal, but if my words help even one family make a better decision, maybe my days will feel a little lighter. If you have an elderly person at home, talk to them every day. Share a cup of tea. Don't let them feel like their life is over. They are still living, breathing souls, hungry for love, thirsty for time, and yearning for connection.